Shalom, grace and peace, brothers and sisters. Y'all see the topic, right? Holy Pentecost feast. And we're talking about
first fruits.
Right, first fruits.
What's
Feast of Weeks.
Feast of
Feast of Weeks and Feast of First Fruits, man. That's right. And we are here, you know what I mean, on this holy, you know what I'm saying, high holy day, right? Pentecost high holy. When you know, as we getting ready, I'm Brother Amos, Priest Malak. We're here for the sincere ones that are locked in live with us on Facebook Live and YouTube. You know, if you want to catch our live feeds, you go to Facebook, send Amos Israel a friend request, and you catch our live feed, right, for the sincere ones, man. But Holy Feast of Pentecost, right.
Ooh, you hear that?
Yeah, we get
you hear that?
We get a little thunder and lightning right here in old Hillsborough County. You know, you see that's our congregation, not a camp. Campus Tabernacles. Congregation where Tampa Israelites here in Tampa, this Hillsborough County area, right? And for other Israelites that are in this area, you're a Tampa Israelite too, if you know it or not, right? So-called Negroes, Hispanics, Latinos. This is our heritage, history, identity, right? We have been identified, man.
All right, this Holy Pentecost class, right? We're going to start at 1 Samuel 12 and 17. 1 Samuel 12 and 17. We're going through it right now. You hear the rain out there, right? This is how you know it's around the time of harvest time, man. When you're starting to get that real heavy rain, man. That's when you're starting to know, right? From harvest time. 4 months ago, you was in the month of Abib, man. See, most people don't know that. They think, you know, this is to some people it's the second month, right? Right. Second, some third month. It's crazy. But anyways, 1 Samuel 12, 17.
We're in the book of 1 Samuel, right? Chapter 12 and verse 17. Is it not wheat harvest today?
Right.
I will call unto the Lord, and he shall send thunder and rain.
You shall what?
And he shall send thunder and rain.
Y'all just witness it, man. Perfect timing, man. Is it not? Read it again, man.
Right, 1 Samuel, chapter 12, verse 17. Is it not wheat harvest today?
Right.
I will call unto the Lord, and he shall send thunder and rain, that ye may perceive and see that your wickedness is great,
right,
which ye have done in the sight of the Lord in asking you a king.
Right, and this is around the time of Saul, right, of course, but, you know, is it not wheat harvest today, man? And when it's wheat harvest, the Most High send the thunder and the rain, man. Right. On this holy, a high holy Shabbat day. Because this is a high holy right here, man.
Right, he said volume is low. We'll make sure.
Volume is low.
Might cover this little mic check, man. Double check. All right, now do a little mic check, man.
Let me see my wife say the volume low.
All right, mic check. Ought to sound better.
Hey.
Better, we good?
Yeah, are we good right now? Right? Let's go to Exodus 34:21, right? Exodus 34:21. This is a high holy feast day, man. This is a high holy feast day, man.
High holy, man.
Right? And the Lord sent the thunder and the rain, man. Right now, we witness it, man. This is beautiful, man. Pentecost, man.
Exodus 34.
Right? Go ahead. Huh?
Verse 34, chapter 34, right?
Yeah, I said 21.
34, verse 21, right? 6 days thou shalt work, but on the seventh day thou shalt rest. In earing time and in harvest thou shalt rest.
You see that? In earing time and in harvest thou shalt rest. In earing time and read it again.
Right? Exodus 34, verse 21. 6 days thou shalt work.
Right? And that we finished our last 6 days of work, right? Right before the sun went down today.
Yes,
right?
Yes, sir.
Go ahead.
But on the seventh day thou shalt rest.
And on this seventh day, which is night 29 of the 4th month, man.
Right.
We shall rest. Go ahead.
In earing time And in harvest thou shalt rest.
And this is earing and harvest time. And we shall, what? We shall rest. This is a high holy Sabbath, man.
Sabbath.
Harvest, feast, right? Pentecost, first fruits, right? Feast of weeks, right? Oh, praises to the Most High, man. And it's in Leviticus 23, right? That is yeah. Leviticus 23, man. Let's go there, man. You break that down. I'll read it. Leviticus 23, man. Right? It's a Pentecost class, man. Oh, praise to the Most High. We supposed to be gathering the sheaves, right? For that next, brother finna go through it. He finna go through it. The brother finna go through it, man.
All right. All praises for this high holy feast. You know, I come into our to remembrance of our heritage. That's what this is, right? Not a religion, a heritage, man. All right. Holy feast days. As Heavenly Father gave us not holidays. He gave us holy days, right? Yep. Leviticus chapter 23, and we can start at verse 1 and we jump down.
All right. This is Leviticus chapter 23. 23 verse what? 1. I'm sounding like you now. And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying,
right?
Speak unto the children of Israel.
Right, and that's what we understand in scriptures. The Bible speaking to the Israelites, yes, not all nations, not everybody.
Yes, sir.
You understand that Israel is a nationality, a bloodline, a race, not a religious group. Go ahead.
Speak unto the children of Israel, and say unto them,
right,
concerning the feast of the Lord.
Concerning the feast of the Lord. See that? Not holidays of America.
Right.
The feast of the Lord. And tonight's the Holy Pentecost, man. A feast, not a religion, Pentecostal church.
Right.
All right, go ahead.
Which he shall proclaim to be holy convocations. Even these are my feasts.
Right, which ye shall proclaim. See, that's the law.
Yes,
we
sir.
supposed to proclaim the Israelites to be holy convocations. It's a holy convocation. You know what I'm saying?
We supposed to be 100 deep in there, man.
We're supposed to be, you know what I mean? Or at least.
Or we could be where they are. Well, either one.
Either one. Or at the same time, we know that it's a appointed time, so we still should be able to. Everybody, all Israelites should be saying Holy Pentecost now.
Yep.
At the same time, because we're a scattered congregation.
Right. That's in the spirit.
See what I'm saying? So it should be brothers and sisters all scattered throughout the earth saying Holy Pentecost at the same time. See, like it says in Acts, right? Now jump down to verse 10.
Verse 10. Speak unto the children of Israel, and say unto them,
right,
when ye be come into the land which I give unto you, and shall reap the harvest thereof.
So we just read about that harvest, and the priest was just bringing out the scriptures, right? So you speak unto the children of Israel, and say unto them, when ye come into the land. We understand the history of the Israelites. So they came into the land day 15. See? We got to understand that's history. Day 15 is when they came into the land. You know, that's when they left Egypt. Day 15. That's a historical day in history. We're supposed to all have that understanding, but it's all praise that it's coming out. We getting that understanding. Knowledge is increasing. But that's that day right there. When ye come into the land which ye give unto you, go ahead, ye shall reap the harvest thereof. We're talking about Pentecost. Go ahead.
Then ye shall bring a sheaf of the first fruits of your harvest unto the priest.
All praise. Go ahead.
And he shall wave the sheaf before the Lord to be accepted for you.
Right.
On the morrow after the Sabbath.
When?
On the morrow after the Sabbath.
So that day 15 is the Sabbath. On that morrow, that's day 16, brothers and sisters. On that morrow after the Sabbath, go ahead.
The priest shall wave it.
Right.
And ye shall offer that day when ye wave the sheaf of an he lamb. I'm sorry. When ye wave the sheaf and he lamb without blemish of the first year for a burnt offering unto the Lord.
I understand we don't sacrifice animals anymore, so we're not, have to get a lamb. But the point is that and ye shall offer that day. That, see what I'm saying? Day 15, day 16, as we can see. Now jump down to verse 15.
Verse 15. And ye shall count unto you from the morrow after the Sabbath, from the day that ye bought the sheaf of the wave offering.
We just read that in verse 11, right?
Right.
Still day 16, go ahead.
7 Sabbaths shall be completed.
So understand, this is the first month of the year. This is talking about the Abib right here. So from day 16 of Abib,
Mhm.
7 Sabbaths shall be complete. You can see back here, brothers and sisters, we have the board. This is the month. 30 days are in a month. So when it says 7 Sabbaths shall be complete from day 16 of the first month, you have the Sabbaths, which is day 22, then day of the first month, then day 29, which is 2 Sabbaths. That's your first month. Then you go into the second month. Day 8, 3. Day 15, 4. Day 22, 5. Day 29, 6. Then you go into the third month. 7 Sabbaths is day 8.
Right.
So, boom, read
Third
verse
month.
16.
Right. Verse 16. Even unto the morrow after the 7th Sabbath.
After the what?
After the 7th Sabbath.
We just counted 7 Sabbaths, which is what? Day 8 of the third month.
Right.
So after that 7th Sabbath is what?
Shall ye number 50 days.
That'd be from day 9. You number 50 days. So day 9, right, from month 3, you count to 50. And here we are, day 29 of the 4th month. Go ahead.
And you shall offer a new meat offering unto the Lord.
And then we're giving now that offering is what? You brothers and sisters giving your bodies a living sacrifice at the appointed time.
That's right.
So now here we are, Most High, giving our bodies a living sacrifice, serving the Most High at the appointed time, understanding that we're in the Feast of Pentecost, or harvest, you know. It sometimes, well, not sometimes, but we had to learn, me and the brother, but you know, the Pentecost of some of our brothers and sisters, they think that it means 50. And Pentecost is a harvest, right? I know he's getting something. Go ahead.
Second Chronicle. Oh, you can get something real quick?
Just proving
go ahead,
harvest.
let's go.
And then we right where you want, where you at. Right back to you, Bruce. Right? St. John chapter 4, verse 35. Just proving that harvest, that the Pentecost is a harvest, like we read. And you can't harvest anything in 50 days, brothers and sisters. See? I know all of us, we don't have gardens, we don't have land to farm and things like that. Agriculture, but we still got to use the wisdom that the Most High gave us. And count our days. Psalm 90, verse 12. Go ahead.
Oh, I like that, what you just said, because I understand more than my ancients. Yeah, man, because we ain't got a field to plow in.
Right.
But you understand the count of the Feast of Pentecost. Well, we do, right? We try to share it with these brothers, right? That's heavy there, man. I like that, what you just said. So, St. John chapter 4, verse 35.
Right.
Say not ye, there are yet 4 months.
How many months?
There are yet 4 months.
Right.
And then cometh harvest. Behold, I say unto you, lift up your eyes and look on the fields, for they are white already. I mean, already to harvest.
Already to what?
To harvest.
Harvest. 4 months, then come the harvest. How many days are in a month? 30.
Yes, sir.
See? And that's your 4 months right there. 120 days, man. You can't harvest anything in 50 days. You got to understand that.
That's right. Yeah, 50. You can't harvest nothing in 50 days. That is what? That's a month and a little bit of half.
Right.
Over a little bit over a half, man.
Almost 3 weeks, not really, right?
You know what I'm saying? And it's only like 5 days over, you know what I'm saying, a half of a month. 5 days over half. So you got a month and 5 days over a half of a month. That's not a time to harvest. Let's go to 2 Chronicles. We're going to 2 Chronicles 31. It's not no damn harvest, man. These people, man. All right. We finna get it. We finna. Okay, let's start at 5.
All right, 2 Chronicles chapter 31 and verse 5. And as soon as the commandment came abroad, the children of Israel brought in abundance the first fruits of corn.
Let's start at, I'm sorry about that, bro. Let's start at verse 3. Okay. This is about Hezekiah, right? Hezekiah, this one, Hezekiah was king. Right, let's start at verse 3.
Okay, 2 Chronicles 31 verse 3.
Right.
He appointed also the king's portion of his substance for the burnt offerings to wit.
Right.
For the morning and evening burnt offerings. And the burnt offerings for the Sabbaths, and for the new moons, and for the set feasts, as it is written in the law of the Lord.
Right. So Hezekiah was heavy in obeying the laws of the God, man. Right. Jump to 5. Right.
Verse 5. Okay. And as soon as the commandment came abroad, the children of Israel brought in abundance the first fruits of corn, wine, and oil, and honey, and of all the increase of the field.
Right. So the first fruits is all this what it just listed, man. Right. The first fruits of corn, wine, oil, and honey, and all the increase of the field, but mostly barley and wheat, man. Right. It's really barley and wheat harvest. That's the real main, those real main, because we need that bread, man. That bread and that barley for, you know, our liquors and, you know what I'm saying, different herbs and stuff too, man. We use with that barley. But go ahead, bro.
And the tithe of all things brought they in abundantly.
And this is one of the three, right? This is one of the 3 times, right? That the children of Israel is supposed to show up.
Right. Yep. Deuteronomy.
Right. I think that's one of the 3 times. Mm-hmm. Yes, sir. Okay.
Deuteronomy 16:16. Right. That's one thing. That's why, you know, with the high holy, it also goes with the harvest, the 3 times a year. Mm-hmm. She's 12 months in a year, right? 3 seasons within each, no, 3 months within each season. Deuteronomy 16 verse 16. 3 times in a year shall all thy males appear before the Lord thy God, in the place which he shall choose.
Which is Jerusalem.
In the feast of unleavened bread,
right,
and in the feast of weeks,
which we are in the feast of weeks, which is this 29th night of the 4th month,
right, and in the feast of tabernacles,
which is the 7th month. That'll be 3 months from now, right? Right. All praise to the Most High. So that's Abib, and then you jump 4 months after that, after Abib. Wait, no, 3 months after Abib. I'm sorry about that. 3 months after Abib, and the 29th night and day, you got the week. Feast of Weeks. Feast of Weeks. Right? And then 3 months after that, on the 15th day, the 7th month, you got Tabernacles. Mm-hmm. All praise to the Most High. It's 3, you know what I'm saying? And how many months in the season? We got 3 months in the season, right? In the season, right? All praise, you see that? Right. All praises to the Most High God, man. You know what I'm saying? He got this thing going. Everything is weighed in the balance, man.
Numbers, right? Perfect.
Perfectly, man. Read it again, bro, from the top.
Right. Deuteronomy 16:16. 3 times in a year shall all thy males appear before the Lord thy God.
Right.
In the place which he shall choose.
Right. In
the feast of unleavened bread, and in the feast of weeks, and in the feast of tabernacles. And they shall not appear before the Lord empty.
Right. And it said the men shall appear. Why? Because the men that's who the Lord was dealing with, man. Right. He wasn't dealing. And I'm saying, oh, praise to the Most High. It wasn't. I mean, he loves our women. Yes, we love our women. But the Most High deal with the men first, man. Order. It's always order with the Most High, man. Right? So, and that's another class, but let's go back to 2 Chronicles 31.
Right, 2 Chronicles 31.
And we'll go to verse 6, yeah.
Yeah, verse 6. And concerning the children of Israel and Judah that dwelt in the cities of Judah, they also brought in the tithes of oxen and sheep, and the tithe of holy things,
right,
which were consecrated unto the Lord their God, and laid them by heaps.
Right, and he laid them by heaps. Them heaps that we heard back in remember they waved the sheaf. That's what the heaps are, the sheaves. You know what I'm saying? But anyways, those tithes of oxen and sheep and the tithes of holy things, those are consecrated to the Lord. Who is it? Get out.
Oh shit.
Sorry, we just had
It scared me, but this one was hiding
little situation, man. My brother.
Oh. It didn't hurt me. They didn't hurt me.
The dogs got out a little
scared.
bit. But hey, we have this Pentecost class. You know, Salakia for the interruption. You know, but priest had to step out and take care of that real. But hey, brothers and sisters, like where we're at again, I'm gonna read that again. 2 Chronicles 31 and verse 6. And concerning the children of Israel and Judah, that dwelt in the cities of Judah, they also brought in the tithes of oxen and sheep and tithe of holy things, which were consecrated unto the Lord their God, and laid them by heaps. So just like we read in Deuteronomy 16:16, you know, the children of Israel, when the men went to Jerusalem 3 times a year, they didn't appear before the Lord empty. Right? So we're talking about harvest. Right? And we're gonna get another one for y'all in Acts.
Sorry about that, y'all.
Alright. We want little precept right as you get back, right? Acts chapter 2, and just read this 1, 2, just 1. And when the day of Pentecost was fully come, they were all with one accord and in one place. So all praise to the Most High for the sincere ones that are locked in live with us and catch this class, understand that it's the Feast of Pentecost, and it's an appointed time, right? All praise to the Most High, man, for this holy feast.
Okay, so we're back at 2nd Chronicles real quick.
Go
ahead and get that verse 7, man.
2nd Chronicles 31, verse 7.
Right.
In the 3rd month, they began to lay the foundation of the heaps and finished them in the 7th month.
Right. So in the 3rd month, you see that? The 3rd month, and that was getting close to around this time, man. They started laying it, and then once that 4th month came, 29th day, that was Pentecost, and then they laid the heaps for the Levites and consecrated them unto the Lord, right? Because that's when you consecrate unto the Lord, when you deliver those tithes and offerings unto the Levites, man. Right? And they did that unto the 7th month, right? Let's go to Ruth, chapter 1, verse 22. Ruth, the book of Ruth. Ooh, we really rarely go into Ruth, right? We're going to go there right now.
Ruth in a long time.
Right,
I'm okay, it's back right from Judges.
Yes, sir. It's right
Joshua
there.
Judges again.
Yep.
Okay.
Yes, sir. Here we go.
You forget it's before Kings and Chronicles and all that.
Do it too.
Right? Ruth chapter, say again.
1 verse 22.
But the book of Ruth chapter 1 and verse 22.
Right.
So Naomi returned, and Ruth the Moabitess, her daughter-in-law, with her,
Right.
which returned out of the country of Moab.
Right.
And they came to Bethlehem in the beginning of barley harvest.
Right. And they came in the beginning of barley harvest. Let's go to Ruth 2:23 real quick. 2:23, right?
2 verse 23. So she kept fast by
started 22.
22. And Naomi said unto Ruth, her daughter-in-law, it is good, my daughter, that thou go out with his maidens, that they meet thee not in any other field.
Right.
So she kept fast by the maidens of Boaz to glean
Uh-huh.
until the end of barley harvest and of wheat harvest.
So it's the barley and wheat harvest, right? That's mainly what it is, right? But you consecrate other things unto the Lord, right? Like sheep and the oxen and stuff, but it's really mainly barley and of wheat harvest. Go ahead.
And dwelt with her mother-in-law.
Right, and dwelt with her mother-in-law, right? And let's go to Judith 8 and verse 2. Judith and Apocrypha. Judith and Apocrypha, chapter 8. Damn, Peter might knock on my door. All right, damn. Peter might knocking on my door for me, man. What the hell is this? Police? Started the hell, police. Oh my God. Yeah.
Judah chapter 8, verse 2. And Manasseh was her husband of her tribe and kindred,
Right.
who died in the barley harvest.
Right.
For as he stood overseeing them that bound sheaves in the field.
Right. See, bound in the sheaves, those heaps that they laid too. From the 3rd to the 7th month, they bound sheaves in the field. Go ahead.
The heat came upon his head.
The what?
The heat came upon his head.
And you can't get that in the 2nd month, right? Right after Abib, right? Mm-mm. You can't get that heat, that real heat. You know what I'm saying? That's talking about summer.
Right.
The heat came upon his head. Go ahead.
And he fell on his bed and died in the city of Bethulia. And they buried him with his fathers in the field between Dothaim and Balamo.
Right. So I just wanted to get that right because during the time of barley and wheat harvest, right, which is Pentecost, first fruits, Feast of Weeks, it's summertime. It is summertime, man.
Right.
When the sun is at its hottest, man. And that's what we're in right now, man. We did a class too back in Abib about how did we know it's springtime, man, spring season, man. We went through the scripture, broke it down best we could, right? And I know we don't got too many brothers that pay attention and sisters that pay attention, but those sincere brothers and sisters, they understand, man, and to know that we're dialed right in with the Lord, man. We got to dial right in with the Lord, man. It's nothing about the Gregorian calendar over here. It's appointed times, man.
Genesis
right?
1:14.
Yes, that's right, man. We're doing it according to the best saith the Lord, man. Right? Let's go to what you call it. You got something, bro? You want something real quick? Okay. Right. to Genesis. Genesis 8:22. Genesis 8:22 real quick. And then we're going to go somewhere else.
All right. We're in the book of Genesis, chapter 8, and verse 22.
Right.
While the earth remaineth, seed time and harvest, and cold and heat, and summer and winter, and day and night shall not cease.
Right. Seed time, harvest, day and night shall not cease, man. So, yes, we still got to keep this memorial of this feast, man.
While the earth remaineth.
Right. While the oh,
That's why it started off.
Yes.
While the earth remaineth. Yes. Seed time and harvest.
Sir,
Yes.
While the earth remaineth, we must, right? Seed time and harvest shall remain, man.
You know, I pray too, perfect time and open up the classes, thunder and lightning and raining.
Right, man.
Oh man, can't make that up, man. That's nice. Praise man.
Okay, let's go to Proverbs, right? Yeah. Okay. It's Proverbs 26:1. Proverbs 26:1.
In the book of Proverbs, chapter 26.
I'm just going in this. We're going in the spirit right now, right? Just going in the spirit, all right now. Had me a couple precepts, but all praise to the Most High. He's gonna always show you something. All right, go ahead, bro.
Right, Proverbs chapter 26 and verse 1. As snow in summer and as rain in harvest, so honor is not seemly for a fool.
So as snow in the summer and as rain in the harvest, and that's what we're getting, the heavy rain right now in the time of harvest, which is a day of rest. High holy, man. Why is it high holy? Because this is a Sabbath day and also the feast of Pentecost, which is first fruits, right? You got first fruits landing on the Sabbath, the holy Sabbath day. Right? That's what we read back in Exodus 34 and I think it was 21 where it said, it said, seed time and harvest thou shalt rest, right? Thou shalt rest. I think that's Exodus 34. So, okay,
Right, you're right. In earing time and in harvest thou shalt rest.
Okay.
Our praise. Right, high holy, and proving it's a Sabbath. Yes. Rest.
Let's go to Jeremiah. All right, it's a lot of precepts. I'm looking at a lot of stuff. Jeremiah chapter 5, I'm sorry. Jeremiah chapter 5, verse 24, right?
All right. Jeremiah 5, verse 24. Neither say they.
Start at 23.
Verse 23.
A little context with it. Right, go ahead.
But this people hath a revolting and a rebellious heart. They are revolted and gone.
Right, and it's talking about Israelites. Our people have a revolting heart and rebellious, and they are revolted and gone, meaning going backwards, right? And going sideways from the Lord, contrary to the Lord. Right?
That's what I was going to say, because who are our people? How many of our people know it's Pentecost? I'm talking about it's not Israelites. I mean that brothers that know the Israel. We know, like again, spring break and summer and these other. We don't have no understanding of the Feast of Pentecost.
Right, we don't have no understanding, right? So we think it's just 50, you know what I'm saying, a count of 50, and you got a Pentecost right after, right after Feast of Unleavened Bread, right? We think it's just 50 days, and you know what I'm saying, when you can't, and we understand discontinue. Our people are discontinued, and they're sick. They haven't grown nothing, so they don't know. Exactly. But that's where precept upon precept comes. You just read in John 4:35, right? Are they not yet 4 months and then come as harvest? It said, Yahweh Shah said, man. Our people still sit on that, 50 days.
Right. And then you got, again, Jake think Pentecost is a religious church.
Right.
A Pentecostal church. Not knowing it's a holy feast day.
Right. And when you're saying Jake, the Jake means unlearned. The unlearned of our people.
Right.
The ignorant of our people. They don't know. So they think Pentecost a damn type of denominational church, right?
Pentecostal church.
Pentecostal, or you know what I'm saying, separated from the Baptist and Methodist church.
Right.
Yeah.
AME, all that. Right.
It's crazy.
So yeah, that's what this people have a revolting and rebellious heart. They are revolted and gone.
Right.
Right. Verse 24. Neither say they in their heart, let us now fear the Lord our God, that giveth rain.
That giveth what?
That giveth rain.
When?
Both the former and the latter in his season.
Right. So we was talking about those seasons, man. It's 3 months to every season.
Right.
Right. And it's 4 seasons in a year. Right. So the Lord gives the former and the latter in his seasons. I mean, we're in the former rains right now. Go ahead.
He serveth unto us. He reserveth unto us the appointed weeks of the harvest.
Right. He reserveth unto us the appointed weeks of the harvest, the appointed time, man. Right. According to the heavens, man. Because that's what it goes. Like the brother said, Genesis 1:14, man. According to the moon is how we understand to get that appointed times of the Lord, man. It's right there in Genesis 1:14, man. I don't understand what's wrong with our brothers, man. Right.
Let me grab something real quick. Right. Psalms 104:19. Just going right along with what you bringing out, preach. Right. Psalms 104:19. He appointed the moon for seasons.
Mm-hmm.
The sun knoweth his going down.
You see that? He appointed the moon for seasons. The moon for seasons. You got spring, summer, fall, and winter. Right? And also, you got day and night season, man. See? Right? He appointed the moon for seasons. The sun knoweth it's going down. Right? Jeremiah 8, verse 20.
All right. We're in the book of Jeremiah, chapter 8, verse 20. The harvest is past. The summer is ended. And we are not saved.
Right. The summer is ended. The harvest is, read it one more time.
Jeremiah chapter 8, verse 20. The harvest is past. The summer is ended.
See, that's when you know the harvest is past. Why? Because the summer is ended, man. Right? Go ahead.
And we are not saved.
That's right. And we didn't get to the harvest past yet. We're just starting the harvest right now.
Right.
When the harvest will pass, and right, well, probably another week or 2 from now, right? Because you still got stuff ripening and hard to be harvested, right? If we had a field plowed.
Right, because you can't harvest everything in one day.
Not in one day, no.
That's
Everything doesn't grow at the same, right? And be ready to harvest at the same time.
A lot of work.
Tomatoes, wheat, and corn, man. You got everything in one day. No, man. No
like
way.
going grocery shopping in one day.
Right,
I'm
right.
just gonna knock off the whole farm.
Right.
Don't work like that.
That's why I said back in 2 Chronicles, it said from the 3rd month we start to lay the heaps. Because you got certain things that, you know what I'm saying, that'll grow, like certain type of herbs and small little things that'll grow, and they'll catch that 3rd month, you know what I'm saying, and grow. And that's not 50 days still. 50 days still is less than 3 months, man. You make that known right there, bro. So, okay, you start laying the heat from the 3rd and to the 7th month, right? All praise to the Most High, man. All right, Joel chapter 3, man. And this is talking about people at the same time. This is a parable, but at the same time, it goes, wisdom is double, man. You can still use that for the harvest time, man. Let's start at Joel chapter 3, verse 12.
All right, we're in the book of Joel, right? Chapter 3 and verse 12.
11.
Verse 11. Assemble yourselves and come all ye heathen. And gather yourselves together round about.
Right.
Thither cause thy mighty ones to come down.
Right.
O Lord.
Right.
Let the heathen be awakened. No, let the heathen be wakened.
Right.
And come up to the valley of Jehoshaphat. For there will I sit to judge all the heathen round about.
Right. Go ahead.
Put ye in the sickle, for the harvest is ripe.
Right. That's what we're doing right now. Right around this time, we're supposed to be putting the sickle in, for the harvest is ripe, man. Go ahead.
Come. Get you down, for the press is full, the fat overflow, for the wickedness is great.
Right. You know what I'm saying? We put that sickle to the harvest, meaning cut off, man. We prune those trees, chop them down, chop off that fruit from the branches and everything, man. Right? And that's what the Lord is saying. We're finna cut off these other nations, man. Right? Yes. Yes, yes, sir. We won't be gathered up. The harvest fast, we will not be gathered up. The brother said, he mentioned that one that we had read back in Jeremiah 8. I think it was 8 something, man. But the harvest is, the summer is past. The harvest is going and the summer is past, and we are not yet saved. Yeah, we didn't gather yet, man. Yeah. We're the first fruits. We're the first fruits of the all praises, man. We'll forget that, man. Yeah. We're the first fruits. Thank you, bro.
All praise to the Most High, man. King Yahushua, right? Well, that harbor is, you get that one with Yahushua?
Yeah, somewhere in the, the New Testament, man, we're the first fruits or something like that, man. But every man in his own grace is the first fruits. All right, let's go to 1 Corinthians 15. There we go. 1 Corinthians 15.
Okay. 1 Corinthians chapter 15.
We'll start at 23. 22. No, 23.
1 Corinthians 15, verse 23. But every man in his own order, Christ the first fruits, afterward they that are Christ at his coming.
Right.
Then cometh the end.
No, that's not one. We are the husband that laboreth must be first fruits, partaker of the fruits of his creatures. Okay. That's what the word James. Let's go to James. James 1 and 18.
James, okay.
Yeah, that's what the word of the truth. We should.
James, okay.
Creatures. Right.
James chapter 1, verse 19. Wherefore, my beloved.
No, I said 18. My bad, 18.
18. James 1:18. Of his own will begot he us.
Right.
With the word of truth.
Right, so of his own will he begat us with the word of truth. Go ahead.
That we should be a kind of first fruits of his creatures.
Right, and that makes us the first, right, those, the repentant ones, man. Right. That would make us the first fruits of his creatures, man. The ones that he gather up, man, just like brother was saying, man. Right, we ain't saved yet, man, so we're not gathered yet. Yes, sir, man. That's right, bro. If you got another one, man. Oh, there we go. That's the one I really wanted. Revelations. These are they that which. Yes, that's the one I wanted. Revelations 14. Yes.
Revelations
3.
Chapter 14, verse 3. And they sung as it were a.
Let's start at 1. Let's start at 1. We'll go down.
Right, Revelation 14, verse 1. And I looked, and lo, a lamb stood on the Mount Zion, and with him 144,000,
right,
having his father's name written in their foreheads. Right,
and they had understanding of the Most High. They would not go off, man. They had it written in their foreheads. Go ahead.
And I heard a voice from heaven, as the voice of many waters,
right,
and as the voice of a great thunder. And I heard the voice of harps harping with their harps.
Right.
And they sung as it were a new song before the throne.
Okay, go ahead.
And before the 4 beasts and the elders. And no man could learn that song, but the 144,000 which were redeemed from the earth.
Oh, only the 144,000 understand that new song, not even the 1/3.
Right.
Oh man, that's serious stuff, man. Only the 144,000. That's what we want to be. We want to try to get there, man. But and be counted worthy of the 144,000, man, because they gonna know that new song. 1/3 ain't gonna know it. It didn't say the 1/3. Oh man, go ahead. That's another class there. Go ahead.
Right. Verse 4. These are they which were not defiled with women, for they are virgins.
Right, and that being defiled with women, meaning other, you know what I'm saying, these other nations, man. Go ahead.
Right.
For they are virgins. Go ahead.
These are they which follow the Lamb whithersoever he goeth.
Right.
These were redeemed from among men, being the first fruits unto God and to the Lamb.
Right, and we're the first fruits unto the Most High and to the Lamb, right? Yeah. All praises to the Most High, man.
Right. That's when it said, these are they which follow the Lamb whithersoever he goeth, like John chapter 10, my sheep hear my voice.
Right.
See? Them the one they're gonna flock and not all praises, man.
See what that brother bringing out, Jeremiah 2. Right? Jeremiah 2, verse 3. Yep.
We're in the book of Jeremiah, chapter 2 and verse 3. Israel was holiness unto the Lord,
Right.
and the first fruits of his increase.
That's right, man. Israel was holiness unto the Most High, and the first fruits of his increase, man. First fruits meaning that's the only nation he dealt with, man.
Right.
You other nations are, you know what I'm saying? Y'all are like evil fruit, man. That's what y'all ass is. The Most High ain't dealing with that evil fruit. Right? He want the first fruits, man. That right. That you know what I'm saying? What was the first fruits of his increase, man? Read it again, man. That's
Right.
beautiful.
Jeremiah chapter 2 verse 3. Israel was holiness unto the Lord,
Right, man.
and the first fruits of his increase.
Right.
All that devour him shall offend. Evil shall come upon them, saith the Lord.
Right, and that's all our enemies,
Yeah,
man.
they
Evil
get it.
shall come upon them, saith the Lord,
We
man.
will get it.
They will get it, man. That's why we're the apple of his eye, man. We are the first fruits, man.
All right, King Yahushua was bringing them out, man. To your point, right? Jeremiah 5:24, right there. Jeremiah chapter 5 verse 24. Neither say they in their heart. That's what you read that earlier. All praises, man. Neither say they in their heart, let us now fear the Lord our God, that giveth rain, both former and the latter, in his season.
Mm-hmm.
He reserveth unto us the appointed weeks of the harvest.
Right. Yeah, that's the first fruits of harvest, man. Let's go get that book of Tobit, man. All right. Let's get that book of Tobit. Book of Tobit 1, verse 6, man.
Tobit in Apocrypha. Tobit in Apocrypha after Second Esdras.
High holy day, feast of weeks.
Give me it again, preacher. Tobit.
1:6.
Tobit chapter 1 verse 6. But I alone went often to Jerusalem at the feasts.
Right, the place that the Lord chose, man. Remember that? The place that the Lord chose?
Right.
That's the place where we go. He said, but I alone went often unto Jerusalem at the feast. Go ahead.
As it was ordained unto all the people of Israel by an everlasting decree.
Right.
Having the first fruits and the tenths of increase.
Meaning the tithes, that's the tenths of increase, is the tithes. Go ahead.
With that which was first shorn, and them gave I at the altar to the priests, the children of Aaron.
Right, the Levites supposed to get the tithes and increase, right? Go ahead.
Verse 7, the first tenth part of all increase I gave to the sons of Aaron, who ministered at Jerusalem.
Right.
Another tenth part I sold away,
Right.
and went, and spent it every year at Jerusalem.
Right, man. Go ahead.
And the third I gave unto them to whom it was meet, as Deborah, my father's mother, had commanded me, because I was left an orphan by my father.
All praise to the Most High, man. So Tobit kept the feast too, man. Right? And he was of the tribe of Naphtali, man. Right? Northern Kingdom.
Northern Kingdom.
Right? Most of the Northern Kingdom brothers was cast off at that time, and they cared nothing for keeping the laws of the Lord. But Tobit in this household did, man. Tobias.
Right.
In this household did, man.
Right. He understood it was an everlasting decree.
That's right, man. So yeah, man. So we are keeping this feast, this 29th day and 29th night and day, because you got night. Night starts first, right? Right, and we're finna get ready to go into the a new month, man. We're gonna get ready to go into the new month, the 5th month, right?
Mm-hmm.
2nd month of summer,
Right.
right? Which and at the same time, new moon day, man. We got new moon day coming, man.
Mm-hmm.
So these feasts are back to back. All praise it for the Most High with these holy days, man.
Holy days.
Killing these holidays, man. To hell with these holidays, man.
Man, the hell with
Right? We're in the Feast of Weeks. Right? It's Feast of Weeks, man. That's why it's called the Feast of Weeks, man. Right? It's more than 50 days. You think 50 days, man. You got plenty of weeks, because you sort of count by weeks, man. It says Sabbath to Sabbath, and then count the 50 days, man. Feast of Weeks, man. It's drawn out, man. It's all praise to the Most High.
And most importantly, it's a harvest. That helps you understand the conclusion of the harvest.
Right, man.
You have to understand a harvest to be able to understand when it is.
Right. Let's pull Genesis 1:14, man. All right. So nobody to call us a liar. You know what I'm saying? Brothers say stupid stuff like, didn't Christ keep the Sabbath day and Feast of Dedication? And what did he keep it by? What captivity he was in? See, this is where they try to play little stupid mind games like that. And then when you say, oh, what captivity? Rome. Okay, so the Roman Gregorian calendar, Saturday would be what? The seventh day, right? Okay, that's the Sabbath. No, get out of here with that. Get out of here. Get out of here. Yahweh kept what the Lord ordained since the beginning of times, man.
Holy.
How the hell he gonna keep all of the promises and all the precepts and everything stored up from the beginning of time? But then when it comes to, you know what I'm saying, counting the feast days, oh, I'm gonna jump way over here into this Roman era,
Saturday.
right? And I'm gonna keep Saturday. Get out of here, man. You brothers are finished, man. You Saturday brothers. Yeah. Y'all finished with your doctrine, man. Genesis 1:14.
Genesis chapter 1 verse 14. And God said, let there be lights in the firmament of the heaven,
right,
to divide the day from the night,
right,
and let them be for signs and for seasons and for days and years.
See these lights in the firmament of heaven to divide the day from the night, right, which is the sun and the moon and stars, right? They're supposed to be for signs, seasons, and for days and years. That's thus saith the Lord, man. Right. He said, let them be for that, man. The Lord ain't asking you, can you let, he didn't say, can you let this be? He said, let them be. That's a command. Right. He's ordering you to let them be where I place them at. I ain't gonna say I was just about to say MFers, because you know then I'm getting the spirit, man. I'm getting hyped up. Wherever he placed them at, man, he's saying, let them be. Let them be for signs, seasons, days, and years. I'm not asking you, I'm telling you.
Right. That's your timepiece.
Right, man. That's your timepiece, man. What's so hard about that? You know what I'm saying? Y'all say the first 5 books of Moses is the law. You know what I'm saying? Well, you got it right there. What's wrong with our people, man? It's, you know what I mean? Let them be for signs, seasons, and days and years. Go ahead.
And let them be for lights in the firmament of the heaven, to give light upon the earth. And it was so.
Right, so also it's to give light upon the earth. But before it's to give light upon the earth, the Most High made that known that this is your timepiece to do service unto you, man. Let's get that in second address. All praises, man. Right. So we in the Pentecost right now, man. All praises to the Most High, man. That's our timepiece, man.
Second address in the pocket.
You brothers keep on playing, you're getting left behind, man. Right? You see that? It didn't say. Hey, people say 2/3 get into the kingdom. Well, why the 2/3 ain't gonna know that sang that new song back in Revelation 14? Huh? Why the 1/3 ain't gonna sing it? If the 1/3 ain't gonna sing it, what makes you think the 2/3? How you think the 2/3 gonna get into the kingdom? Why ain't gonna get to sing the new song? We need to start asking brothers that. Why the hell? You know what I'm saying? Why these 2/3 ain't gonna get to sing the new song if they gonna get into the kingdom of heaven? They ain't gonna know nothing, man.
You gotta deal with that. Right.
Second Ezra 6:45. We're going straight to the point.
Verse 45. Upon the 4th day, thou commandest that the sun should shine.
Right.
And the moon give her light.
And there's most brothers in this truth that don't understand that part right there. They think the moon was created and the sun created the 4th day. Right. But the Lord said, right? Read it again.
Right. Second Ezra 6 verse 45. Upon the 4th day, thou commandest that the sun should shine.
Right.
And the moon give her light.
Right.
And the stars should be in order.
All of them should shine that day. He created them the first day when he created the heavens and the earth. He didn't create his home. See, when it said God created the heavens and the earth, he created the firmament and everything in the firmament. Right. The heavens where the fowl fly, right? And the earth. He didn't create his own tabernacle. Right. Up in the third heavens.
Right, his throne.
You know what I'm saying? That's what brothers fail to realize, man. They think God created, I'm going to create me a house, I'm going to put me a foyer over here and a nice backyard. I want me, you know what I mean? No, get out of here. So he was just floating.
You know what I'm saying? Ancient of Days did sit.
I know they think that too. I know they think that because I thought it when I first came to this truth. I thought he was just floating there. You know what I'm saying? In the abyss, right? And dark as hell, he just floating there. And he said, you know what? I'm going to create my house. You know what I'm saying? See, but all praise to the Most High for giving me that understanding to get him up out of that.
Right. Because we understand Ancient of Days.
Yes.
Did sit.
Right, man.
Ancient of Days did sit.
Right, he did sit. Right.
You got to deal with that.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right, man.
Read it again, right?
Mm-hmm.
Second Ezra, chapter 6, verse 45. Upon the 4th day thou commandest that the sun should shine, and the moon give her light,
Right.
and the stars should be in order,
Right.
and gavest them a charge to do service unto man,
Right.
that was to be made.
See, he gave them a charge to do service unto men. So they had ears, now they had a mind to think. The Lord command them, man. I'm not finna even try to dig deep whether to understand, could they think, do they have a spirit in them, the sun, the moon, the star? No, hey, the Most High commanded them, and they doing what they're ordered to do, man. That's not for me to try to understand all of that there, man. I need to get in order. And you know what? Start using that timepiece like he told me to use.
Right.
See, you brothers, you know what I'm saying? And brothers' mind to go to that point. They'll be trying to think, why did he give the sun, you know what I'm saying? Did they hear it? You know what I'm saying? Stupid shit like that, man. Trying to find a precept on that. When all you need to do is just know that that's the timepiece. You start counting, man. Right. Brothers, right? Right, and we be patient. We try to be patient, man. Yeah. Right. And that's it on that, man. Anything you want to bring out, man?
Right. Beautiful. And gave them a charge to do service unto man.
Mm-hmm.
See, that's what we have. It's a good precept over. Let's go to Galatians 4 and 10, man, because they're precepts that help us. That what are they supposed to do? Help us get understanding, man. Right, Galatians 4 and 10. Just from here in that Galatians, that Genesis 1 and 14 that we read. You just can't get around Genesis 1 and 14.
You can't. Galatians 4, verse 6, 10. Ye observe days and months and times and years.
Right, tell us, see, it's straight like that, right? And what's that second word?
Ye observe.
Observe. Right? How do you observe? You know what I'm saying? The moon for the seasons, sun knows going down. We know right now what time is the day? It's nighttime. Night 29, like we said. Tomorrow will be the day of Pentecost. Now it's the night, but it's that season, right? And you observe days and months and times and years, man.
Yes. I
like that. That's how we get to the appointed times in the feast day. That's what feast means, appointments, right? From there, we just Psalm 90 verse 12.
Psalms 90 and verse 12. Right. Here we go. So teach us to number our days,
Right.
that we may apply our hearts unto wisdom.
See, that's how we know what night it is, right? We know new moon came in 29 nights ago. See what I'm saying? And then how many days are in a month? 30. That's how our preacher says, a new moon coming up. See that?
What day is going to come?
Pagan Thursday.
Right, Pagan Thursday. Oh, they got a problem then.
See that?
They gonna have a problem.
Big problem. So Pagan Thursday is considered a new moon day, which would be day 1. You're supposed to count 6 working days.
It's gonna pass right by Friday.
Yay.
Friday, Saturday night. It's gonna pass by.
Friday night's gonna be night 2.
Woo!
The second night of the month.
They got a problem. They're gonna have a problem. You Saturday brothers are gonna have a problem. And one of our brothers wanna sit down and we're gonna do a little Zoom class Sunday. All praise to the Most High. They want to get some understanding about the how we keep the Sabbath, man. And we're gonna do that on Pagan Sunday, man.
Pagan Sunday night. Hope the brothers keep their word and we can lock it in. Man.
Right.
This is very important. We know salvation. It's the salvation issue.
Right.
One thing the brothers do agree. There ain't 2 Sabbaths.
Right. Ain't no.
Somebody. See what I'm saying?
Somebody wrong. They know.
Right.
Somebody's wrong.
Somebody's wrong. There's not 2 Sabbaths.
And this new moon day is gonna be on what, bro?
On a Pagan Thursday.
Oh, y'all they finna get some understanding then. It's Pagan Sunday. They finna get some understanding.
Right, because their Pagan Sunday is gonna be
Big 3. Oh, 3?
yeah. No, Thursday,
Night.
Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So it'll be night 4.
Night 4. Okay.
That time fly fast. That's why we say that again. Psalm 90 verse 12. Read that one more time.
So teach us to number our days.
You see that? Because today, this night 29. 2 nights ago was what? Night 27. You gotta count. Gotta count. Like I said, because that Pagan Thursday gonna be new moon day. Come on, we on the phone with brother Sunday night. That's night 4. It's that quick. All praise to the Most High, man.
Right.
Shoot. Just wanted to get that one, like in since we're going into the harvest, but also not only talking about the harvest of the feast of Pentecost, the feast of weeks, but also the harvest of what? The first fruits meaning the children of Israel. Yasha Allah, man, right? Luke chapter 10.
Luke chapter 10, verse.
You started one.
Yes, sir. Luke chapter 10, verse 1. For after these things, the Lord appointed other 70 also, and sent them two and two before his face into every city and place, whether he himself would come.
Right, and we know, like you said, 2 and 2, because he said out in pairs. Like in Matthew 18, he said, "Where the 2 or more is gathered, I am there."
Right.
Right, but go ahead. Verse 2 to the point.
Therefore said he unto them,
Right.
the harvest truly is great.
And what harvest we talking about? The children of Israel, the people coming back. Go ahead.
But the laborers are few.
Because there's not that many brothers and are actually teaching and reaching. Go ahead.
Pray ye therefore the Lord of the harvest.
Right.
I'm sorry about that. Pray ye therefore the Lord of the harvest,
right,
that he would send forth laborers into his harvest.
Right. We talking about, right, and that's the harvest of, like, the children that are coming back.
Right, man.
You know what I'm saying? That's sowing the word,
Send
man.
the mandrakes, man. Send the mandrakes into the harvest, man. Gather these sheaves. That's nice, yes. Yes, sir.
So he said, no, so then you go read verse 3 just to conclude.
Verse 3, go your ways.
Go your ways,
Behold, I send you forth as lambs among wolves.
Right, I mean, use being wise, you use wisdom.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, some brothers that maybe, you know, that have seen some of our street, you know, teaching, you know what I'm saying? When you say go to the ghettos and the barrios, man, some areas are a little more, I want to say, amped up than others, man.
Right.
You know, he said go to the ghettos and the barrios. You know, our people, we got some sick. You know, our people are sick, they hard-headed, they stiff-necked, you know what I mean? And it's a lot going on with them. We know our people are sick, you know? And all praises for the sowers.
I'm finna get a precept with that, man. Genesis 30:14. Genesis 30 verse 14, man. I like that. I like that, man. Right there, man. Send some laborers into the harvest. Them laborers are mandrakes. I like that, man. Mandrakes. Right?
30 verse 14.
Yes, sir.
Genesis chapter 30 verse 14. And Reuben went in the days of wheat harvest,
right,
and found mandrakes in the field,
right,
and brought them unto his mother Leah.
Right, so he found some help, man, in the field, man. Those laborers in the field, man. The mandrakes. Go ahead.
Then Rachel said to Leah, "Give me, I pray thee, of thy sons mandrakes."
Right. Give me, I pray thee, of your sons mandrakes. Go ahead. That they help my field, because they had their own separate fields. Right? Go ahead.
And she said unto her, "Is it a small matter that thou hast taken my husband?"
Right? So the sisters always did this. They went back and forth. You took my husband from me. These sisters. Go ahead, bro.
And wouldest thou take away my son's mandrakes also?
You gonna take my son's mandrakes too? Damn. She just fucking with it, but go ahead.
And Rachel said, "Therefore ye shall lie with thee tonight for thy son's mandrakes."
Right, he shall lie. Jacob gonna lay with you tonight for your son's mandrakes. I need help in my field to gather my sheaves, man, for real. That's what that's all about, man. All praise to the Most High, right? Just wanted, and she did it too. She gave the mandrakes up for Jacob, man. She sure did it, man. That's heavy, man. That's if you understand that, that's real heavy, man. They're fighting over a brother Jacob, man. For real. They're fighting over, man. Who should lay with him that night, man? Hey. Right? All praise to the Most High. We in the
planter
of Pentecost, right? And where we gather our sheaves, man. Right? Let's go get. You know what? We're finna get ready to. All right. What you got?
So the new moon comes in Thursday morning.
Thursday morning.
Morning, on the morning watch. Actually, good question. Let's go to Sirach 18:26. For this month coming up, as you all see, brothers and sisters, with the not only here on Facebook Live, but YouTube, y'all see, we have this board up, right? And each month, like how we read in Genesis 1, right? It says evening to morning. So every day has a monthly count. We don't say calendar count. We say monthly count. And that month, monthly days. And a monthly day is either evening to morning, or go ahead, read Sirach 18:26.
Sirach chapter 18 and verse 26.
Right.
From the morning until the evening.
Y'all hear that? From what?
The morning until the evening. The time is changed.
So that happens sometimes. So this coming up, this 5th month, with this the new moon coming in Pagan Thursday, is going to be new moons coming in on the morning watch. Right? Like we read Mark 13:35. There's 4 watches. You got cock crowing in the morning, which is daytime, and evening and midnight, which is nighttime. Those are the 4 watches. So new moon comes in on this pagan Thursday cock crowing watch. So that's why it's going to be morning to evening. So this square right here will be highlighted for the 5th month for this moon coming in. It's going to be morning first, Thursday and Thursday night for this 5th month. All praise to the Most High. Read one more time, please.
From the morning until the evening, the time is changed.
So that's why the time changed, because this month it's evening to morning. But this month coming up is going to be morning to evening. The time is changed. Go ahead.
And all things are soon done before the Lord.
Right, because the Lord, He, has commanded the sun, the moon in their ordinances. Right. Go ahead, verse 27.
And a wise man will fear in everything,
right.
And in the day of sinning, he will beware of offense.
All praises.
But a fool will not observe time.
But a fool won't observe time, like we read in Galatians 4:10. Observe, ye observe days, months, times, and years, here and here. But a fool won't observe time. That's why we exhortate and encourage our brothers and sisters to repent, right, and keep the holy Sabbath as it is written, by counting your days, by the ordinance of the moon, right? This is a fool won't observe time. Try to have our brothers and sisters help them repent to come off that pagan calendar when it comes to the holy feast days, man. So all praise to the Most High. Good question, because we definitely want to be on point, right, with the Most High's calendar and feast days, man. Yep, pagan Thursday and Thursday night.
Give me Matthew chapter 24, verse 22. Matthew 24, verse 22.
Matthew.
I know the brother probably thinking, he said evening, so you probably want to wear that, that 30th day it's gonna go, but it's. Go ahead, bro. Bring that up, man.
St. Matthew chapter 24, verse 22. And except those days should be shortened,
right?
There should no flesh be saved,
right?
But for the elect's sake,
right?
Those days shall be shortened.
And we're talking about these last days. In the last days, the Lord going to hasten the time and gather His people. Right. You're going to start seeing days become a little shorter, right? You're not going to be having a full, 30 days every single month. And we got to bring it out. Why? Because it's scripture, and brothers that do count and that are sincere, and sisters that are sincere and they start counting, right. You will see these things.
You will see it.
And before, I like to handle things. Before questions pop up, I like to put a bug in your brain right there. So as soon as it pop up, you be like, oh, snap. It's the precept of that, man. I remember the brother said something about that, man. So, yeah, man, around these times, things is going to get shortened, man, right? And let me get the, let's go into Isaiah. Isaiah chapter...
Yes, sir.
60. Isaiah chapter 60. Verse, let's start at Isaiah
60.
Let's start at let's go straight to the point, 21, man. I'm trying to get close as I can. Right, go ahead, 21.
Isaiah chapter 60, verse 21. Thy people also shall be righteous.
Right.
They shall inherit the land forever.
Right.
The branch of my planting, the work of my hands, that I may be glorified.
Right, and that's talking about what? Future prophecy, right? Mm-hmm. That's talking about kingdom. Go ahead.
A little one shall become 1,000, and a small one a strong nation.
Right.
I, the Lord, will hasten it in His time.
Right. So in these latter times, the Lord gonna hasten everything, man. You're gonna start seeing time. You're like, damn, we already back on pagan weekend, man. So-called weekend, man. Yeah. It goes so quick in these last times. Hey, Lord, hasten that, man, for His elect's sake, like we read back in Matthew 24, right? Give me 2nd Esdras 4:26 to cap that off, man.
Okay, that's what I was thinking. 2nd Esdras in the Apocrypha, man. 2nd Esdras in the Apocrypha, chapter 4, in verse 26.
And that's what the prophets are hoping for and praying for in these last days too. We pray for shorter days. It's not woe unto them that desire the kingdom of heaven. No, we desire the kingdom of heaven. The sinners better not desire the kingdom of heaven, man.
Right.
Go ahead, bro.
Right, 2nd Esdras chapter 4, verse 26. Then answered he me and said, the more thou searchest, the more thou shalt marvel.
Right.
For the world hasteth fast to pass away.
Right.
And cannot comprehend the things that are promised to the righteous in time to come. For this world is full of unrighteousness and infirmities.
Right, so this world hastening to pass. I'm thinking the second address 2:12. I'm sorry about that. Second address 2:12. I think that's the one.
Yeah. Second Ezra chapter 2, verse 12. They shall have the tree of life for an ointment of sweet savor. They shall neither labor nor be weary.
And that's talking about the holy, the ones that the faithful servants that obedient. That's obedient. Go ahead.
Right. Verse 13. Go and ye shall receive.
Right.
Pray for a few days unto you.
What the Lord say?
Pray for a few days unto you.
You see that? So why would it be woe to us that desire the kingdom of heaven when the Lord said what?
Pray for a few days unto you.
The Lord said pray for a few days that the time shall be shortened. Go ahead.
That they may be shortened.
Ooh, that they may be shortened, man.
Right.
The Lord say pray for these things, man.
Yes. Man.
We can't wait. That's why I say I can't wait.
Right.
Because I know I'm not walking contrary to the Lord, man. I'm saying I'm walking I'm walking upright with according to the Lord, man. I'm saying if I do fall, right? Because we all right to man falls 7 times. Hey, I will get back up, man. Right. And there'll be some stupid stuff like being upset at a brother over, you know what I'm saying? Being so overly upset and provoking a brother, like, you know what I'm saying? Because I do get upset. Right. You know what I'm saying? With the wickedness that's going on, man.
Yeah, man.
You know what I'm saying? So we got to remember not to sin not. Be angry but sin not. So, hey, if I fall, I get back up, man. But the Lord said, I want to read that one more time, man. The Lord said, pray for shorter days, man.
Right. Second Ezra chapter 2, verse 13. Go and ye shall receive. Pray for a few days unto you, that day may be shortened.
Right, man.
The kingdom is already prepared for you. Watch.
Watch. It's already waiting for us, man. He promised it. Well, he got it sitting there. He can't. The Lord can't do nothing with that all the mansions, man, by himself. It's fit to go to somebody.
Yes, sir.
I'm finna try to get me a spot.
I'm
I'm finna try to get me a spot, man.
Oh, yeah.
I can't wait. I can't wait. Y'all brothers better tighten up. You brothers and sisters better tighten up, man. Tell you. I can't wait.
Yeah, man.
That's all I got to say about that. I love that right there, man.
Yeah, man.
Right, with that, we closing up, man. We're finna go get, let's go ahead and close up with 26. Matthew 26, man.
Oh, great, beautiful class. Holy Pentecost, man. Holy Pentecost.
Totally different way than I wanted it to go. But hey, all praise, man. Holy Pentecost class, man. The Lord make it. Hey, the Lord controls the reins, man. We get. That's another class too. Go ahead, bro.
Right. St. Matthew chapter 26 and verse 6. Now when Yahushua was in Bethany,
right,
in the house of Simon the leper, there came unto him a woman having an alabaster box of very precious ointment,
right,
and poured it on his head as he sat at meat. But when his disciples saw it, they had indignation, saying, to what purpose is this waste? For this ointment might have been sold for much and given to the poor.
right.
When Yahushua understood it, he said unto them, why trouble ye the woman? For she had wrought a good work upon me. For ye have the poor always with you, but me ye have not always. For in that she hath poured this ointment on my body, she did it for my burial. Verily I say unto you, whithersoever this gospel shall be preached in the whole world, there shall also this that this woman hath done be told for a memorial of her.
All praise to the Most High, man.
Yes, yes, yes. Beautiful class, Holy Pentecost, appointed time, high holy, right? Second time of the year that the men travel to Jerusalem, man. So we in the spirit. All right, so shalom, grace and peace, you brothers and sisters, sincere ones out there alive. You know, this pagan Tuesday night and pagan Wednesday is Holy Pentecost.
That's right, man. That's right, bro.
All right. So shalom, grace and peace, brothers and sisters. Until next time, grace and peace.
Did we say what we're supposed to be doing for Pentecost? Okay, bro. We ain't got much to do because we can't go to Jerusalem, huh?
Yeah, can't go to Jerusalem, but we can be sincere and serve the Most High at the point in time. Damn sure we can do that.